There could be 3 reasons for rejection. The first one is you, the way that you present yourself, your overall vibe, your style, your posture. And if you pass this first test, then the second reason could be your approach. Was it funny and smart? Was it cringy and desperate? And if you pass that second test, there's a third reason, which is her. Is she available? Does she have a partner? Is she even open to talking to someone that night? Or is it girls' night out and she's fully closed off to any approaches? You can't control this third reason, but we can definitely improve reasons number 1 and 2 to give you the best chances of getting that number, getting the IG, and stop getting rejected once and for all. The first mistake that most guys make is in the approach. You can't go in too hot. For example, if you approach a girl at the bar with a line about how you want to take her home, that's way too forward. Or if you use physical touch right away, it's probably too aggressive. Your goal in the approach is to break that ice, to open the conversation up and get her to engage with you. Keep it relaxed, keep it natural, respect her personal space and boundaries. The best way to think about it is to approach with the intention of having a nice chat, a good conversation, not with the goal of bringing her home. Remember, you shouldn't try to close immediately, which brings me to another very important tip. Be careful not to come off as desperate. I've seen so many guys do this, right? The bartender yells out, "Last call." You freak out because you haven't talked to a girl the entire night and now you're desperate. You go up to the first girl that you see and you say, "Hey, you wanna go back to my place for a nightcap?" You're giving off desperate vibes and it shows. You need to set the tone first. At least start the conversation with something a little bit more intriguing. Bring up something that's relatable to the environment that you're in. Talk to her about the drink that she's having, about the music that's going on, about what she's wearing. Don't act desperate because they're gonna smell that from a mile away. Be cool, calm, collected. You're just having a conversation. And if it goes well, then yeah, you can try to close, right? You can invite her somewhere else. You can try to get her number so you can see her another night. The moment you're desperate to talk to a girl, it's all over. It's gonna make them feel like you're just trying to get some action. If you're out trying to find someone to talk to, don't wait until the last minute. Make eye contact. So many guys go wrong on this one. Before approaching, make brief eye contact. Do not break eye contact if she looks back at you. If you look at her and she looks back at you and you get shy and look away, you're gonna blow your chance. You look insecure and shy, which is the very opposite of being confident. Just naturally keep eye contact. She'll probably look away, and this will show her that you're confident, that you're potentially interested, and it's gonna make the approach feel a lot more natural. Here's the truth. You should show masculine energy. If you're acting insecure, nervous, not confident, it's actually a turnoff to them because most women want to feel feminine, and they can't feel that way if you're not showing any sign of strength. Once you get close to her, there's one thing that might be a deal breaker, or it might make her want to inch a little bit closer to you. Your fragrance, the way that you smell. I've said this a million times here on the channel. You need to make sure that you smell great. It gives you confidence because you know you smell good. You get compliments which boost your self-esteem, and of course, it's attractive. You need a strong night out fragrance that you can rely on for these moments. Now, this fragrance right here is actually a great scent for a night out. It's called SBOY for him, and they sponsor today's video. Everyone has been talking about this fragrance all over the internet as an attractive scent for men that women absolutely love. Andrea from Curly Scents called it a panty dropper scent. It even won an award as the best night scent of the year. It's made in France. It has 15 notes, including iris extract, which is 2.5 times more expensive than gold. It's a high quality scent and it projects really well, which means you can spray a small amount of this and know that people around you will be able to smell you. Even the box is handmade with this cool stand for a perfect presentation. You know, I love it when brands go above and beyond with their packaging. It just shows that they pay attention to detail. The scent itself is fresh, sweet, and has a caramel quality to it that makes it very seductive. It's an addicting scent, which is what you should be looking for when you're choosing a night out fragrance, right? The goal here is to get women to get closer to you so they can smell that amazing scent and hopefully get addicted to it as well. And I think SBOY for him does an amazing job at that. The bottle is made in Italy. It looks great with the cap being a standout for me. It just really elevates the whole look of the fragrance. And I would say that 4 sprays is more than enough with this one because it is a strong, long-lasting scent. It doesn't just wear off your skin like a lot of other fragrances. And of course, I'm not gonna let you pay full price. If you use the code AlexCosta35, you get an extra 35 bucks off, whether you're in the US or Europe, it doesn't matter. Not only that, but they're also having a sale right now for 25 bucks off, which means you can double dip. You can combine the sale with my coupon code to get 60 off your bottle of SBOY for him. I'm gonna leave the link in the description of this video. But it's not just the way that you smell, right? You also have to look good. And I'll start by saying this, looks are subjective. And that's reason number 3, right? That's on them. But you can control how you look. Whether you're going for a dressier suit type of style or an edgy street style vibe, you need to nail it. You need to do it well. If you want best results, you're gonna have to put effort into your looks. Your appearance is one of the first things that people notice. And you and I both know how important first impressions are. It can 100% influence what someone thinks of you. We live in a world in which we're told not to judge a book by its cover, right? That's the right thing to do. But the truth is, it will happen. And if you're walking around looking haggard in bad clothing and style, people will judge you. This goes for women you're trying to approach, but also business opportunities and even friendship opportunities. When you dress well, it lets people know that you pay attention to detail, which is an attractive quality in itself. People tend to associate someone who is well dressed with positive qualities like success, competence, and even, let's say, cool. Dressing well is an attention magnet. That's why I talk about it so much here on the channel. It naturally draws people's, especially women's, eyes to you. This is how you attract instead of chasing, which is a lesson that I think every man needs to learn. One really important point I want to make, and if there's one single lesson that I want you to take from this video, is this one. Learn to accept rejection. And you'll be able to do that by, number one, having an exit strategy. If the conversation isn't flowing, or if she seems disinterested, have an exit strategy in mind to gracefully end that conversation. You can say something like, "It's really nice talking to you, enjoy the rest of your night," and then walk away gracefully. Don't just stand there awkwardly if they turn away. And number two, who cares? That's the lesson. I lived in LA for 10 years. I've seen celebrities getting rejected right in front of me. Famous DJs getting rejected by someone in my friend group. It's not always up to you. There's always that third reason for rejection, which is her choice and her choice only. The sooner you realize that getting rejected is not that bad, the sooner you feel that scary weight of rejection off your shoulders. It's like unleashing a new you. Once you get rejected a few times, you kind of become comfortable with it. It's not as bad as it seems. And that fear of rejection tends to slow us down. It keeps you from going over there and trying because you're scared that she might say no. Again, who cares? It's not a big deal. Just accept that she said no, gracefully walk away. She wasn't the right one for you. It's not rejection, it's redirection. And if you're in your 20s, I have 5 important lessons that will help you navigate the next few years, which are crucial for your success. It's in this video here. Make sure to watch it. I'll see you again soon.